This is Friday. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, Thursday. Uh, we had a ice storm that came through here and made the lights go out and turn back on a bunch of times. So I broke out the oil lamps and filled them up, made them, got them ready to go. Most of these stay ready to go anyway. But I fired this one up because it's smaller and it was more convenient to use, and discovered that this little bracket here, which is part of a warm air recirculation system for keeping the oil warm and to bring air up into warm air up so that it burns better. It's almost a direct copy of the larger Dietz Hurricane Lantern. This is a Dietz number 2, and this one's a Walmart special copy. So use this because it's convenient, was ready to use, and then I discovered that it leaked here, so I needed to burn the oil down below this ridge, and I did that today. So that's good to go. I've had a dry rag underneath of it to make sure, and I think I got it now. I just point of this video is to use equipment so that you understand its personalities. The lamp worked just fine. It just and it didn't run out. It dripped out once in a while. So used this lamp quite a bit. This was a Carnival prize from the middle 1970s. It was a cheap little giveaway that I won with a ring toss. But it has a real thick glass chimney, and it holds about 3/4 of a cup of oil, and it works really well for a nightlight type deal. I store the glass chimneys with covers on them to keep the dirt from collecting inside. This is a Dietz number 2 Hurricane lamp, and it's at least 70 years old. It had some rust on the base, so I cleaned it up, painted it with some high temperature barbecue paint. This is a lamp. It's a vanity lamp, and it's meant to sit. That's a makeup vanity over there, and a lot of those have little shelves about halfway up the mirror. They're about face level, so that if you're sitting down on the bench, and the bench for this is sitting over there with the green cover. These lamps are about face level, so it lights up so you can see what you're doing when you're putting makeup on your face, or so I'm told. But it's a real convenient lamp, real convenient sized lamp. I keep matches inside of pill bottles. Inside because the wick that that brings oil up and makes it burn also brings oil up, and it'll soak a book of matches, book of paper matches, or it'll soak a few loose wood matches, so they're unusable when you need them. So if I keep a few matches and the top covered, that's ready to use next time I need it. This is a Dietz number 40, and this used to be the standard equipment for fire departments and for police departments to mark accidents on the highway after dark. And the fire department would hang the lamp from hooks on the top, on the front, and on the back. And it was an open cabin fire truck. So this hung in front of the ladders that are on the driver's side, and as this would swing and rock back and forth, then it would mark it as an emergency vehicle after dark. So got another one, and I emptied it out. This is the standard tiki paraffin based lamp oil, and it's clear like water. Emptied out one of these red lamps, and it was full of number 1 fuel oil, or kerosene. Diesel fuel is number 2 fuel oil. So that's the difference in color. So I'll use this one. I've got a kerosene heater down in the shop. I'll use this. I use that and this oil in there because this is gonna smoke. Smokes terrible when you put it in an oil lamp. This other stuff doesn't. If you keep the flame right, it stays burning pretty good, smoke free. Also had my candles ready to run, but didn't use those. But purpose of this is to break your equipment out and actually use it on occasion, so that you learn the personalities. This one here doesn't like to be filled more than about 3/4 full, so that's a good thing to know. Okay, we're out of here.